All right. Hi, everybody. Let's see if this works, and then we'll dive right into it. I'm here. Everything seems good. This is the first time I stream with a different program. So let's bring in the chat. Let's see if it works on LinkedIn. And let's see if it works everywhere else. Can't see it here yet. Okay. Okay. It seems to work. Write a quick comment if it works and if you can hear me well. That's because I'm using Restream now. I've been using StreamYard for a long time, and I was fed up with the quality, so I changed to a different platform, and then we dive in. Okay, this seems to work. Come on, write me a comment, please, so I know that the comment function works. Because without that, I see. Do I see comments? Yes. Okay. It works. Very good. Very nice. All right, guys. It works. It works. Okay. So today we are here. I want to show you a bit my new coaching program because I started a new one-on-one coaching program specifically for people who are already like seniors in the data engineering space, who are good at specific topics like Spark, like data migration, or individual tools, individual platforms. Senior people who want to teach people their skills, who want to make money on the side, or specifically also for freelancers, because teaching is a really great way for freelancers to earn additional money and to gain reputation, right? Because when you're able to teach this to people and you have the references from people, then you can also do the freelance job yourself, right? So you have these two things, that you have the freelancing thing where you do it for somebody, and you have the teaching thing where you teach somebody else to do it on their own. And that's what I was thinking when I created this. And I called this Turbo Mentors. Let me show you here. Oh, oops, wrong screen. I called this Turbo Mentors, and as I said, training next generation of online coaches. For me, is a very important thing, because why did I choose to go this route? I could have also done coaching myself, right? But I think in our data engineering, let's call it bubble, or in our little community, we need more people who are also doing the education. My opportunities are limited. There's only one of me, but there are a lot of people out there that have great knowledge, that can teach, that can use this to make money, to support their families, and so on. And that's why I launched Turbo Mentors. In the beginning, I had it more geared, or on the website, more towards senior people who know a skill. Right now, it's more focused on actual freelancers who want to seriously invest time in this and make this one income stream for them. And the goal basically for this is have a scalable business, become a thought leader, and then make online sales. And I think that's the important part, how this works, right? You need to understand, how can I make coaching a good business, because it really is, and it's very fulfilling. because you can teach people, they take that knowledge, they add some stuff on their own, and then they can become, for instance, a data engineer, and they can earn a living and support their family, which is a really, really cool thing, right? So that's the idea behind this. Of course, thought leadership, I'm going to show everyone how to become a thought leader, how to share stuff online that people like, how to create a following there, and gain a reputation online, which is actually the thing why I start. Well, no, this is the thing why I started actually doing stuff online. I wanted to create or show my skills and have a reputation when I change jobs or when I do something on my own, right? So, oh, this Stream Deck here. That's not me. That was the thing. I moved this here. Yeah, I on the side I have a few more pieces of information. I think you don't see my mouse cursor. Now you see my mouse cursor as well. The 4 building blocks of this: create a successful coaching business, run a program that people love, right? Because just creating this is one part. You then need to understand, what do I need to actually run this from a day-to-day basis and help people? Which tools do I need? How do I create the lessons, and so on and so on. And then I'm going to show you how to do personal branding and the importance of having a portfolio and how to create the portfolio, and then the right platforms to post on, and a bit of a strategy what to post, because I found out it's very difficult to post the right stuff that people like and that people need. So that's something I also do in that mentorship here, and then basically use the reputation to make online sales. That's one thing. You don't really need that. You don't need to have a large following for this, because what I do is I have on my website now when you just go to Learn Data Engineering here, there's my academy, right? This is what I focus on usually. And then we're going to have 2 things here. One is that leads to the Turbo Mentors program, and then the other is for live training and mentoring for students, right? So they can explore here, and all the people in the program are going to be here. Philip is right now is doing Apache Spark coaching. Arokia, who also joined, is going to do data migration for people, where he helps them how to, on a large scale, migrate data from on-premise to the cloud and with different providers and so on. So basically everything. And then everybody else is going to be here, so that when people come in and they say, okay, the academy is nice, but I want to have some one-to-one help on a specific topic, then we have our mentors here who can help, right? So that's something I'm currently working on. Any question? By the way, if you have any questions, put them in the chat here regarding this. Again, I'm seeing the I'm seeing the chat here also on the side for me. So I see Alexander's last message here. So just if you have questions regarding this, just let me know. And I'm going to go, or if it's data engineering in general, but I want to focus on this because I think this is a very important topic, and people can gain a lot with this through these 12 weeks, where I structured this a bit of 12 weeks. In the week 1, and I already did this with Arokia, that I think it's very important to find the purpose. Why are you doing this? For who are you doing this for? And yeah, what do they need, basically? And then we're going to look into defining the coaching program and then building the coaching infrastructure, the website, what needs to be on the website. I'm helping the students in every step here, and giving them a hand, have them or let them use my experience to building my academy. Because with my academy, I also done coaching and was super successful. But as I said, I think now I'm at the point where I need to get people to also teach others their knowledge. So this is a side, basically a side project, or another thing that I do additionally to my academy, where we are also bringing new courses this month and this week, and then next month as well. So then define the social media strategy, create social media posts. We're also sharing the posts from the people, so we're helping them get a head start and sharing their program with our email list and so on. They'll learn how to sell it, edit and publish the coaching material, because recording yourself is interesting. And and then I have here again everything together and how this works. If somebody's interested, I created this. First, we do a free you schedule a free consultation with me. We have a strategy meeting, and then you have the long-term support. So people can just go in and then through my Calendly schedule a meeting with me here next week. And then we're going to chat about how this could be for you. And I think that is super cool. Again, it's free. It's free. Plus long-term support. So after the 3 months, if people want to stay, they can stay. We're going to have a very reasonable price to stay on the web, stay hosted on the website, join our weekly Q&A calls with everybody, and be in the Slack, right? Because I created a Slack for this specifically for Turbo Menders, and zoom in a tiny bit. I can also, Jonathan, I can also zoom in more here. I just wanted to show the whole thing. The idea here is with the have every week one-on-one coaching with me, with the students. They also have the Slack server where they can contact me anytime, and I really like it just to quickly send over the voice messages through Slack. It's just like WhatsApp, and I think that helps people a lot. That not just typing it, but like have a 1-2 minute voice message where we can share stuff, and they can ask questions back and send over a screenshot and so on. Weekly Zoom calls also with all participants. So next week we're going to start next week on the 5th, and everybody who's in there, we're going to start all together. We're going to do a Zoom call together, and then have the one-on-one meetings and the Zoom calls once a week. Excellent. And you don't need a large following. Again, we're going to use our social media to tell people about your program, host you on the website. And also I did this with Philip. That was really fun. We did a 10 to 15 minute interview. I think it was it 10 or 15 minutes? I can't remember fully. Which was really fun. I prepare questions, and then we go over this, and I record this with everyone so that you can show your motivation, your program, and have people come to you. And then that's it. And we also have a bunch of questions on the website. Like, do I need to be an expert to become successful? I was talking about this, large following. Well, an expert, you need to be an expert for this, right? This doesn't make sense to be in the early phase, to be a student or have 1 year of experience. You need to have a bit of experience, at least 2-3 years in a topic where you're really deep, where you say, okay, now I'm good. I can teach people in this. I think that is very important. Yeah, let me quickly see. Okay, seems like the quality is still very good. Any questions? Put in the questions here. Again, I also I put the, if you're on YouTube, I put the link on in the YouTube video to the Turbo Mentors program in the description, so you can just go in and you can just look over it again, schedule a meeting with me. I think it's a really cool opportunity to grow for yourself and to make some money and support your family, and it's very good for the future as well to have this reputation that uh, you never know what happens in 5-10 years. Well, let's say 5 years, 5 years down the line, maybe you need a job, and then you can say, well, I've worked as a freelancer in this topic, and I also coach people in this topic, and here are the references, here are what my students said. That's something very, very important. Yeah. Like, for instance, let me bring this up. Let me quickly bring this up. Well, so for instance, Philip here. Where's the? So for instance, Philip here. Philip has created a, because he's like trying to be or helping people become a pro in Apache Spark, and he also created a roadmap for this. What people need to learn the basic Spark SQL API, then study the internals of Spark, real world Spark here, deploying applications, deliver configuration, running on a cluster, performance optimization. That's everything basically that you need, and that he's also going through in his program. Integrate Spark, other data sources, deploying in the cloud, and writing high quality SQL code. Not SQL, writing high quality code. Stuff like this. I think that is very cool, and Philip also shared this, and every day he's sharing stuff. So give him a follow. He also has a YouTube channel where you can watch stuff, and I think that's what I'm doing with all my students in this program, to show them, okay, what is the content that people like, what is the content that you should create that helps people. Because for me, it's, as I said, my motivation is to create new, or help create new teachers, to have more people share the message of data engineering. And I think that's they can really, really do that. And Philip has already very nice results. I can't talk about it yet, but I'm super happy. Then this week, so I haven't talked about it much this week as well. Arokia joined, or as I said, Arokia he actually was in my coaching a few years ago when I still did the data engineer coaching. I helped him become an engineer. Then he used this skill to work for multiple companies as a consultant, and now he wants to take the next step. He wants to become a freelancer, and he wants to teach people his knowledge. So that's really cool. I really like that. Yassine asks, would the coaching program help senior level professionals with no cloud experience become versed in common modern data stack tooling and gain exposure to enterprise level cases? No, that's not. So if you need that, for that I have my academy, right? In the academy I have courses on AWS, I have courses on Azure, I have courses on GCP. And so even senior people who want to gain some experience in AWS, you can go there, and you can, or GCP, and you can go to my academy, and then in the academy you can learn everything. We prepared everything. The academy has how many hours? I think over 50 hours of content and over 30 courses. So with specifically for data engineers, by me and also by other engineers who helped me develop these things. And that's the better choice here. Look here, Academy, and in the Academy here's all the courses that we have, and specifically here for instance, we have Databricks, we have Snowflake in there. Snowflake and DBT is also something that works really well together, and we have that as a project. Data engineering on AWS, data engineering on Azure, GCP, modern data warehouses. That's a combination of GCP, part GCP and the part AWS. And yeah, these kind of things. We also have complete projects with Spark, Kafka, MongoDB, Spark fundamentals, Kafka. So all these things you're going to find in the Academy. I put over the amount of hours of content that is available in these. And we're right now, as I said, we're working here. We're working on modeling 2. We actually split this into 2 pieces, a relational and a dimensional modeling course 2. And yeah, so that's for that you're basically looking into the Academy. They want to join. Where can I practice PySpark for free? So how I do this in my, let me show you. One sec. Here. Let's go to Apache Spark Fundamentals. Do I have a few images here? Yeah, so basically how we set this up with a Docker container and with the Jupyter Notebook. And for this, we have a few example projects or example codes. And with that, you can then basically practice in there. And I would recommend to do this way. Get yourself set it up with Docker so you don't waste important time with the whole setup thing. It's just one image, download the image, start it as a container, then go in, create notebooks, and then play around with the notebooks. So that's for practice. I think that's very important. Also, the thing that people always ask, like with the practice, do I need large data sets? No, you don't need large data sets. You don't need to train on gigabytes of data. Use small data sets, because the important part for this is not to try to optimize your code and so on. The important part is to understand how can I create the processing, how can I come from a raw data set to the output that I need. That's how to do the right transformations and actions, basically in Spark terms. That's the important part. We do this in the Academy with the Spark Fundamentals course, but if you want to spend some more time and do this on your own, again, take a Docker container. You find these on Docker Hub, and a Docker image. Get a Docker image in Docker Hub, then start it as a container, and then play around with the data. Get yourself a data set from Kaggle or something. Okay, more questions. Otherwise, I'm going to tell you more about the Turbo Mentors thing. Yeah, any questions around the Turbo Mentors thing? Do you need what do you think? Put one in the chat who's here. Do you think we need more teachers in this space? What do you think? One for yes, 2 for no. What do you think? Are there enough? Like, do we need more? I think we need more. So one for yes, we need more. No for we already have enough. Thank you for sharing. Would any sort of mentorship be possible after taking academy classes to guide folks in the data engineering world? So what I know, okay, when I thought about the Turbo Mentors program, I was also thinking of starting again the data engineer coaching program. Now, if let's say the Turbo Mentors, for this I gave myself 3 months to see how that started. Okay, hey, very nice. Yes, okay, is the guy who also already joined. So I said to myself, I'm going to give myself 3 months with this to see how many people I can actually train, and yeah, if this is for me basically a worthwhile business. If let's say after 3 months I'm not happy with this, then I'm going to stop, and then I'm going to go and maybe also do coaching for data engineers again. I don't know. Let's see. But right now, with we have our Discord. Yassine, we have our Discord for the academy. So anytime there is a question, we are there for you. You just put them in our private Discord channels, and either I or somebody else is going to help you there. I tried to do this last week. I'm also going to do most likely Thursday or Friday. I'm going to do a live event, a live Zoom call with all the students who want, and yeah, that's also something that helps with the academy. But these are more for Q&As. These are not for debugging or something. Right? Yeah, Rocky already scheduled a meeting with me this week, and we already talked last week. And he's already on a good path, I think. Yeah. So about that was about this. Yeah. Whoops. Let me know more questions. I'm going to drink something, and then I think are we talking tomorrow, Rocky? I think we're talking tomorrow. Yeah, we do. Yep. Yeah. Just I quickly want to while I'm waiting for questions, I'm quickly going to check the quality. Still like the quality, very strong here on LinkedIn. Let's see on YouTube, because I was so annoyed with StreamYard, the service I used last. That was so terrible, always terrible quality, and like I don't know why, but that was annoying, guys. How does it look? Come on, live streams. Yeah, looks great. Ah, very cool. Should I learn Hadoop or cloud services? The thing is, Hadoop, I'm not a super fan about Hadoop anymore. I started my career with Hadoop. That was the tool that I used, because there wasn't really much around. I mean, but nowadays I would not go with Hadoop. We have a Hadoop course in the academy, how to set it up and how to use Hive and so on. But nowadays I would go for the cloud. use one of the cloud platforms, I don't know, AWS or GCP. I have to admit, lately I like GCP because it was really easy to use, and or Azure, doesn't matter, and do that. I think that is very important. I would recommend going more towards the cloud route. Yes, it's going to cost you a few bucks, but I mean, a lot worthwhile. It's no, I mean, in the long run, it's going to be worthwhile to have this knowledge, these skills, and yeah, go with that. Okay, guys, I'm going to end. I think I'm going to end the stream. Where do I have my link? I just want to quickly post the link in here. Where's my link to the Turbo Mentors program? Oh, come on. Here. And then I'm going to try to come back tomorrow because I have a few interesting things. Okay, on LinkedIn, on YouTube, I posted it. I want to use this new opportunity with the new software to look at a few things together with you. Right? So, again, if you want to use your skills, become a coach, add another revenue stream to your freelancing thing, and want to gain some more reputation, check out the Turbo Mentors program. I posted in the YouTube description and also just posted in the YouTube chat. On LinkedIn, I can't post it in the chat. And then we're going to see us next time. I'm trying to come back tomorrow, but you know how it is. I always say tomorrow, see you tomorrow, and then I don't show up. Yeah, I'm going to quit now, and I'm going to go back to editing the new course. So, see you later.